One sure way to always start a debate is to ask people what they're thinking about the current trends. Coucou, my name is Anastasiia and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are doing that exactly. Not starting a debate per se, although I would really much so appreciate if you can start one in the comments below, but I'm talking more about the trends for the spring summer 2024, but of course from the prism of my personal opinion. So if you're enjoying my YouTube channel and my style, you'll probably enjoy my opinions on the matter, and if you don't, well, I struggle to find a reason why you are watching it, but you're welcome to start a debate. Well, I have kind of separated stuff into two different files, like trends I'm excited to be wearing this spring summer, and then things I am not, like, under any circumstances wearing. Well, I'm thinking the best way to do it is to kind of jumping in between two categories. So without further ado, let's get started, and we're gonna do it with the things or, well, trends I am excited for. And the first one I feel like will come as a no surprise, and that is a 9 to 5 trend. Also kind of known as an office core aesthetic, but I feel like this one is more inclusive. Basically, like a siren core is more of a Saint Laurent sexy office kind of wear. A 9 to 5 trend includes that, but it also can be minimalist office style or like the 80s office. I'm personally forever living on this minimal, smarter side of things, of styles, aesthetics. So yeah, I'm very much so appreciating it, and well, I'm wearing it no matter the trends, but since it is, we're talking about it. As for the first trend out of not wearing it in 2024 pile, that would be inflated, well, everything in general, and inflated flip-flops or, crocs in particular. As for the inflated kind of objects, like the Maskini inflated collection and stuff, I have seen people wearing it, I have seen people styling it, and I understand that for some, well, for people who think about fashion in more of a fun way, it can be cool, it can be fun, it can be cork and camp. I'm not that kind of girl, I'm definitely not pulling it off. As for the crocs in particular, I don't know, they have been giving me tripophobic notions ever since I saw them for the first time in my life, like when I was a kid, and that didn't change no matter how gorgeous or beautiful the designers are trying to make them. And while I agree with the fact that Crocs and Simone Rocha collaboration is the prettiest the Crocs have looked like ever, still doesn't mean I want to wear them. The next trend we're saying yes to is gray on gray. I do not think I have been wearing this much gray color, like gray items, in the entirety of my life, and even if I were wearing gray, I were always kind of mixing it together with other colors like, white, black, browns. But this spring I have been really enjoying just the basic gray looks, and with like silver accessories. Chef's kiss. Next no trend is skinny jeans. They're kind of trying to make a comeback, well, along the lines of the ballet core, because 2010 basically equals skinny jeans and ballet flats combo. And while I am happy to be wearing ballet flats again, I have never even really, get rid of mine. But as for the skinny jeans, those are generally a very difficult item to pull off because of how they're breaking the proportions. So for me, it's 100% no. And for other people, well, on some I can appreciate it, but still, like, every time I'm seeing an outfit with a skinny jeans, like, I'm not talking mom jeans, I'm not talking straight leg jeans, but, a straight on skinny, I'm thinking that a different pair of jeans or a trouser would be so much better, so much more beneficial for the whole proportions of the outfit. So yeah, that is that. On that note, the next trend out of the yes pile is an extra high rise. Once again, I'm living on the petite side of things. I'm only 161, so if I do have an option of elongating my legs, I would take it. I would take it and run with it. Like, obviously it requires some proper styling, but it's not close enough to the difficulty levels as we are reaching with the skinny jeans, for instance. Okay, next no are the belt skirts and the short shorts / micro shorts, and I'm putting them into the no category for spring summer season in particular due to how inconvenient they are for this particular season once again. So as for the belt skirts, I do not find them comfortable. Like in general, I feel like they're rising high on your hips and you just have to, you know, keep them in place all the time, which is extremely uncomfortable, and I just do not think that they're bringing to the table so much that you would like to struggle, well, this hard on the day-to-day basis. This is one. And two, if you want to be more comfortable with wearing this short of a skirt, you throw on a blazer on top or something. And while we're talking summer, the temperatures, at least here in Belgrade, are not always allowing it, so that is enough. And as for the micro shorts, I feel like they look the best with the platform heels, like black semi-sheer tights and a blazer, which once again feels like more of a wintry look and not the spring-summer one. Next, a yes trend was kind of prompted by the Challengers movie. By the way, tell me if you would like to see a video on the Zendaya method dressing, like her red carpet premiere outfits for the Challengers. But I'm talking about polos in general, and in my particular case, like the knitted polos. I feel like they're such a perfect in-between preppy and, you know, like coquette soft girl aesthetic. Like they're just so cute, and it is such an easy way of elevating an outfit. Like instead of wearing your white t-shirt and a pair of jeans, you're just switching your white tee for this cute little knitted polo. Just so adorable, especially for the summer season. With that being said, the next no trend is a bright pink color. I have been so relieved with the fact that Margot Robbie was finally done with her Barbie the movie method dressing, and while the movie was released like last summer, with the amount of red carpets and the awards, she was still wearing a whole damn lot of Barbie outfits and a whole damn lot of pink, meaning that while the Barbie summer was like a year ago and I could have potentially, you know, have a breather and be ready for a second round, I'm not in the slightest, because the award season has just ended. So I want to give the pink color a break. I want to feel in love with it again, because for now, like the pinkiest I can go would be the very pale pastel pink. That is the limit. Okay, next yes trend is kind of unexpected one for me. Well, once again, considering that I live on the minimalist side of things, but the metallics, although not the clothing per se, because this is a little bit too much for moi. I just generally wouldn't be re-wearing a metallic dress a lot, although I do think they look rather cool, like while on the summer vacation and stuff. I just know I wouldn't be re-wearing it. The metallic accessories, however, like have really grown on me during this past, well, maybe 8 months, well, close to a year. Like I just once again really like how they can easily elevate the outfit, and while I have been definitely leaning towards the silver during the winter, I'm very excited to dig into, you know, the golden heels, a little golden soft baggies during the summer season, because once again, with the tan skin and nearby the sea, like it is such a gorgeous look. We only have a couple more left, so, you know, hang with me. The next no trend is not exactly a trend per se, like it's not a trend that Vogue be writing about, but it is definitely like a lifestyle slash look, overall look trend that have been going on for the past year, and it is still going on into the summer. I'm talking about AirPods Max, and unfortunately, no matter how you're trying to make them cuter, like with the bows or pearls or whatever, I just do feel like they're way too futuristic for my personal style, because when I'm wearing like big headphones out and about, I feel like they kind of have to be a part of my outfit, and I do not see the Apple ones ever being that. On that note, I have recently got myself the Marshall ones, Marshall 4, I believe the model is called, you know, the square ones, in the dark brown color, and I have been really enjoying those. So if you are struggling with finding big headphones, which would go with your smarter, like more classy style, I can recommend you those. Which leads us into the next yes trend, that would be the modern, like a kind of updated version of the 1920s flappers. I hear 1920s, 1930s, 1950s, and 1960s. Those four are my favorite decades out of the 20th century, and it's an immediate yes for me. I love seeing those looks on the red carpets. I love how they're stylized for the night out, and I feel like especially during the summer season it can be such a cool kind of elevated nighttime outfit, like not just your usual, you know, satin sleep dress, but something a little bit extra. Next big no trend is big pouch bags, and while I do really like how they look on some people, I just cannot. I'm too small for them. My hands are not big enough. I struggle a lot with wearing them, so I just end up giving away or selling all of the big pouches that I used to have. They're uncomfortable. I really do not find having such big of a bag like in my hands during the evening convenient. Well, either convenient or comfortable, to be completely honest. So this one is a no for pure comfort reasons. Okay, we have one more yes and one more no. As for the yes, this one will come as a no surprise at all, but a definite comeback to the Dior New Look silhouette. I love it. I have always loved it. I have always worn it. I find it extremely complimentary, also extremely comfortable during the summer season because, you know, the air is flowing, and while you are looking put together, you're actually feeling quite comfortable. And it is also extremely complimentary for my particular body type. So I see absolutely no reason as to why we can put it into the no pile, and I'm just very excited to wear all of my skirts and dresses and also potentially get some new ones, because let me tell you, one of the biggest advantages of the whole trend cycle is that while something is trending, and this trending item is something that is, well, an item that generally belongs to your style, go and grab as many as you like, because when the items go out of the trend cycle and until it comes back again, you wouldn't be able to find it in stores, you wouldn't be able to find it anywhere because it is not trending, so the high street stores are not producing it. Yeah, with that being said, if any of the stuff that I have mentioned, either it's my personal yes or no, is something that is a yes for you, take this trending time, grab your items. The last thing I'm not wearing in 2024 would be fabric flowers. First of all, I have never really been a flower girly. Like, a flower print is a max for me, and once again, I believe I only own one flower dress. However, if we are talking about the 3D flowers, the flower chokers, flowers on accessories, for me it's kind of a situation that I have seen too much of it before I ever even got something. Even if I could have been convinced sometime previous, now I'm just like, I'm over this trend before I have ever tried it, because I have seen so much of it that I'm already having like visual fatigue by looking at those 3D fabric flowers. With that being said, those are everything that I wanted to talk about considering the trends for the spring-summer season 2024. If you have enjoyed watching or, you know, just listening me talking about fashion over here, I would very much so appreciate your support by subscribing to this channel, leaving me a like, or, you know, you can do both. I wouldn't say no to that. Also check out my other social medias if you like the vibes, and other than that, I'll see you in the next one. So bye-bye!